Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of KeMedicine. This is KeMedicine 38 on the road to
38
episode 50. I'm your host, Hotep Jesus, and I am joined by
them other people.
the players of polarity, the duo of dynamism, the soldiers of science, the killers of keto. I am joined by Dr. Inky Naturopath and Dr. Tanai Ricks, PhD. Shout out to Tari. Tari just sent his 11 viewers over to us. We appreciate you.
Hey,
I was about to say.
the viewership is growing.
His viewership is, I'm scared. This nigga trying to take my spot.
I need each and every one per. I appreciate you very much, sir, for sharing the stream.
Hey, Tari, we going to sign you to the deal, man. I get 75% of your super chats, nigga. I want 75% of your kick revenue for joining the Hotep network.
We'll be raping you records.
We signing Tari to a 360 deal. I'm gonna wait till he getting some
That
real
sounds
money
like a
though.
720 deal right there. That sounds crazy.
I'm gonna wait till he's pulling in that real revenue. Then I'm gonna tap his shoulder like, "Hey, Hotepistan needs some tires."
Sound like an Epstein deal.
It's that Pusha T.
Ooh, I was watching the stream HJ did a few days ago, and he went the fuck off on the Populous and Uncle Hotep. I was like, whoa. Yeah, it was Monday. No, it was yesterday. Yeah, Monday. You know, things happen. Touchy subject.
What's
The
happening?
extra episode last night was hilarious, dog. It was so funny.
Who went off on Uncle Hotep?
I did.
AJ did.
That's wildly disrespectful. You just going crazy, lady.
You ain't even hear what Unc said.
You see what I'm saying?
How you gonna glaze Unc right now? You ain't even hear what he said.
Choosing sides already.
Yeah. Because HJB bullying
No, I don't.
and trolling and bullying.
I don't bully people. I don't bully
And
people.
trolling.
I
And
just
trolling.
I run a tight
Bullying
ship.
and trolling.
I run a tight ship.
And bullying and trolling.
I don't bully people.
And trolling.
I make people better.
Bullying and trolling.
I make people better.
Bullying and trolling.
I tried being nice for 35 years. I tried being nice to niggas. Then I realized nice don't fucking work. You gotta, sometimes
now
you gotta
you
tell
bullying and
niggas about
trolling.
themselves.
Bullying and trolling.
You know, like Inky reading books I can't fucking understand and shit.
Okay, but hold on. Are we agreeing that this bullying and trolling?
Huh? This
Are we
nigga,
confessing?
every time I read an Inky book, I'm like, here I go looking stupid again.
Wait, so are we confessing to bullying and trolling? Yes or no?
I just want to know why you gotta make me feel stupid with your books. You need a fucking PhD. I'm telling you right now, you read one page of Inky's books and you smarter than everybody in the world. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's see, look,
You
bullying
just
and
need-
trolling is on full display right now.
All you need, I'm telling you, don't even read this nigga whole book. Read, if you could understand one page, you have a PhD. I promise you. You don't have to read the whole book.
Bullying and trolling on full display. Okay.
He got 185 million books, so you can't miss them shits. Alchemist said I'm still on
that
chapter
part
3. If you're on chapter 3, you already got your bachelor's degree. You got your master's degree in science. Congratulations to Alchemist.
Oh my goodness.
So,
All right, so finish explaining to me what the digital coins is, like the meme, the Bitcoin. What's the difference between like a Bitcoin or XRP and a meme coin?
They all meme coins.
Oh,
We're being honest. They're all meme coins.
that's a great way to, that's a great place to start the education. They're all meme coins. One of them got some Chinese kung fu master that nobody's ever met before. That would be Bitcoin. You know, and the other one, white men run, you know. Then you got nigga coins.
Whoa,
You know.
whoa.
I'm sorry, Netra coins. We have Netra coins.
Wait a minute. Hold on. First of all,
shout out to the fat boys.
How do we know that the guy
shout out to the fat
Bitcoin,
fellas?
How do we know the guy that made Bitcoin is Chinese?
His name is Satoshi Nakamoto. Technically, it makes him Japanese.
But how do we know that that's not an acronym or some type of code name or alias?
It doesn't matter.
Why not?
Because his name is Satoshi Nakamoto, and only Japanese people could have the name Satoshi Nakamoto.
No, we live in the anime era, and anime and hackers goes together like
that is true.
Butter and jelly.
That is true.
So it could have been a Netcher that came up with it and was like, "They not shooting me. My name is."
I knew Tari was gonna be the first one. I knew Tari was gonna be the first one to comment. Because Tari's the type of black person that'll run with the Japanese name. He has no self-love. You know, these netches want to be Japanese kung fu anime cartoons. That's what they want to be. You know, Tari goes to bed with Goku pajamas on, so he's definitely gonna want to be.
I feel like. First of all, I feel like that is again trolling and bullying on full display. However, I feel like it's much. I feel like you showing that you might be kind of outdated in the anime community. Like you should at least said Baki. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you didn't mention Baki and you still like trying to do like the old
Baki.
Just saying.
Goku will destroy Baki. Like Goku will flick Baki across the earth. These people are not the same.
Baki, first of all, Baki is
Goku would take Baki like this, go boom, and that nigga would be on another planet.
Nah. Listen, Goku and them is out of style, man. That's outdated.
Goku and them have never been out of style. We got
outdated, man.
We got Super coming back with the Beerus story, Beerus versus Goku. This is new stuff coming out now. Daima just dropped. That was fire. Don't do that. Don't do that. Last time we had
all right, so let's just ask Tari, would he prefer to be Goku or Baki?
He gonna say Goku.
Or Baki's father. We could throw Baki's dad in.
So Tari's definitely gonna choose Goku.
Tari is not gonna choose Goku.
See, he just said Luffy. This is where we got to get back to meme coins and explain what meme coins are. Because now we finna argue about anime, and that'll be a 2-hour episode.
So, I just proved my point. This could definitely be a black guy whose name is Sakanaka.
Possibly. But it doesn't matter.
I think it does.
It doesn't matter.
I think it does.
Why?
See, you sound like...
Why does it matter?
You sound like
don't tell me what I sound like. Tell me why it matters.
No. Don't try to troll and bully me.
This ain't House of Consciousness.
Like them Egyptian dudes that
this ain't House of Consciousness. Source up.
No. I Show Speed was out there in Egypt, and they was telling him the same thing when he was talking about was the Egyptians black.
My name is Hotep Jesus, not I Show Speed. Now tell us why it matters.
Because it's black excellence.
Hey, you talk about me trolling, chat.
Oh man.
Hey, you talk about me trolling.
I wasn't ready for that question. I was quick thinking on my feet. I think I did pretty good.
He went right to trolling, chat. So meme coins. What are meme coins? Basically, there's this thing called Solana, and they have arguably one of the fastest blockchains out there, and transactions have to get confirmed, and that decides how fast you are. So they have this thing called TPS, transactions per second, and Solana has some of the fastest TPS in the business. And a company by the name of Pump.Fund basically latched on to their blockchain technology and gave people the ability to launch their own coin quickly. I mean, you could always do it, but you had to do some programming. Basically, they took all the programming out and was like, here's a form, fill this out, and put your money in the bin and start your meme coin. And then if it gets listed and it goes to, if you put it was a nice little lucrative thing that, you could have made a couple of dollars launching a couple of coins nobody even knew about. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah. So that's basically a meme coin. You basically take a piece of code and put it on the blockchain, and if people exchange these tokens that are generated by the code for money or meme or cryptocurrency, which can be traded for United States dollars, then number go up. But if people sell those tokens, the number go down. And that's basically what meme coins were. Now, the reason why they call them meme coins is because people were buying them because they were based upon memes. So if Andrew Tate got knocked out, it would be like Andrew Tate knocked out coin. And people would basically invest in the fact that he got his ass whooped by potentially a gay guy that had a sick leading uppercut. So, you know, situations like that could be memed and turned into a coin.
Wait, that happened? That's a real thing?
That's a real thing.
When did this happen?
About a month ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Walk to I had a meme coin, yeah.
And you didn't want to hear my Andrew Tate song? That's crazy. I got an Andrew Tate song that I think would go perfect with that.
Why do you have an Andrew Tate song?
You had to hear the song to understand it.
I don't think I want to hear the song.
All right. Just saying. I didn't know Andrew Tate got knocked out, but that's crazy timing.
He didn't get knocked out, but he got his ass whooped.
Right. I mean, yeah, same thing.
He took on a fight he had no business fighting.
But Andrew Tate could fight.
That's arguable.
Nah, Andrew Tate could fight, bro. What you mean that's arguable?
We've seen Andrew Tate fight. I wouldn't say Andrew Tate could fight.
Andrew Tate is a champion, though.
In what country?
I forgot.
Exactly.
Nah, you trolling. See, trolling and bullying on this video. Andrew Tate is a kickboxing something or other, ain't he?
If you are a champion in a country that has a population of my high school, does it count as a champion? Like, are you really a champion? Don't you have to like step outside of your high school and fight some other people?
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
We watched the fight. I'm surprised she didn't see it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you still ain't see the song though, so what?
That's sad. That's sad.
That's what I'm saying.
Send it to my assistant.
We could just put it on the live stream for everybody.
No, send it to my assistant. I'll have them review it first, and then we'll get it in the queue.
Okay, who's that?
I don't have one.
Trolling and bullying.
Got him!
Trolling and bullying.
Markel, what up? Shout out Markel with the 5 gifted. Glam, what happened? Glam, what happened?
Glam want to hear the Andrew Tate song.
I don't think anybody in chat want to hear the Andrew Tate song.
This is crazy.
So now up the top ropes.
I'm just being honest.
Now I came up the top ropes like,
Yeah, come on, that was crazy.
One in the chat, if you want to hear the Andrew Tate song, let's just ask him.
That's right. Let's go. Let's get some ones.
One in the chat if you want to hear AI songs about Andrew Tate.
See what I'm saying? Why? That's even worse than trolling and bullying. I gotta have a third adjective added on for you. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Slandering my character. There we go. Slandering.
Why did we ask the chat?
Slandering
You actually got so was. I'm so disappointed.
I'm so disappointed. You should have known, yo.
See, we got ones. We got to play it now.
Send it to my DMs. I hate y'all, chat. I'm about to mute everybody in the chat.
Y'all want to listen to the Andrew Tate song, but we can't listen to Ebony. That is crazy.
Right.
No, this is class. This is classic. You know what I'm saying? This is really high level music that y'all.
High level music.
Yeah, the chat obviously understands.
What did you type in the AI to get the song out?
Stop saying AI. What's wrong with you? This is crazy.
You don't be in no studio.
First of all, Dr. Kepper and the Beatles. First of all, Dr. Kepper and the Beatles work very hard. Very hard. To be undermined by you is just, it doesn't even make any sense.
Somebody Chip or Ram is doing all the work. That's who's doing the work. You know, fucking Beatles.
Who?
You running up the price of Ram, making them damn songs. That's what you doing.
You're poisoning poor black communities.
Facts.
Well, Dr. Kepper and the Beatles are poisoning poor black communities.
Yep.
Y'all sound crazy right now. Blasphemous.
Every time you use AI, you hurt a poor African kid because they in their minds trying to dig up cobalt for your prompt. It's anti-African.
Well, y'all better invest in Asar stocks.
Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. Wait, what's Asar stocks?
He made that shit up. Where's the song?
The name is crazy too. What? Hold on.
Did he text it?
Yes, it's in the comments.
I told him DM it. He's such a boomer.
Okay, hold on. I could send it to your Twitter page. Wait a minute.
Said DM. He gonna text it to me. Let me see, chat. Hold on a second.
Hold up. I could hold on.
By the time you get it over there, it's gonna be too late.
See how much trolling and bullying goes on, people? It's crazy. Now, where's the messaging button?
See, I already sent it to my. Here we go, chat. Y'all ready? We about to play the Andrew Tate song. Why is it 6 minutes long?
Melody first diabetes. You already know what it is.
It's very nutritious.
We here. Time to make magic, baby.
Rolling through the sand like a thought in disguise. The scarab spins truth where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers.
Side effects may include diarrhea, seizures, hair loss, eye loss, teeth loss, leg loss, divorce, getting arrested, diarrhea, death, paranoia, your friends blocking you, dizziness, prison, your eyes falling out, uncontrollable gas. You will die if you take this.
If you don't read.
Did you throw a commercial in the middle of the song video?
Who you are. Met you, do. Be the words.
Is that you? Did you make an AI version of yourself and put it in the video? This is what you're doing with my RAM, yo? This is crazy.
It's a land gauge, a torch in a man cave. Where man is mine, the sands of time illuminate man.
We done put KeMedicine in the video.
To sing with hearts in a tank with sharks. Language art. This slang
This is
art.
crazy, chat.
We play our cards and play our part.
Why are you walking on money?
Ways maintaining bars. This language art. Losers, weepers, readers, keepers, overachievers, alpha succeeders. Is you done with streets online? It's TRT and they butt cheeks. Ours like Cam do Mace, Archie Bunker style Andrew Tate. Ours like Cam do Mace, Archie Bunker style Andrew Tate. Archie Bunker style Andrew Tate. Archie Bunker style Andrew Tate. And I'm read, they just scroll and react. Sell a soul for convenience, sign contracts of fact. Mine I stay and be just renting the space. Cold circuits in flesh, no spark in the face. Golems walking, program routines. Clock punch at time, punch through the screen. NPC cadence, side characters talk. Cornball confidence, no depth in the wall. Crash outs loud, but they don't build thought. Smooth brain pride like ignorance bar. Now drag logic surface level on sight. They never fed the minds, so they stalling for light. Is you done with streets? Online is T.
He got a different type of blue magic over there. Inky, what is going on? You are too old for this. This is why you can't give old folks technology, yo. When you give the elderly technology, they don't know what to do with themselves. Look at digital Inky.
You know what's like real wild about this too? Like Inky's super proud of himself for this.
He loving this shit.
He is so proud of himself.
He loving this shit.
That spurt off his face.
All right, that's enough of this. This nigga's doing the Matrix. Digital Inky over here doing the Matrix. This nigga think he the Black Neo. This is crazy. Inky. I mean, I guess, man, you know, I just think there's better things we can do with your time. This is crazy.
He said nothing since he put that video on the screen. Oh, he's so proud of that video.
So yeah, I'm just confused. What does Archie Bunker and Andrew Tate have to do anything? I'm about to ask the AI, what do Archie Bunker and Andrew Tate have to do with each other? Was there some like ABAT system in the body or something like that you've linked this to? He said most I seen Inky smile all year. Tari said Black Neo is just Negro. Oh my God.
Somebody timed Tari out for that. That was nasty. That was real nasty.
Ohio gotta cut it out, yo. Ohio gotta cut it out. This is crazy. I can't wait to talk to the president of Ohio so I can tell him about Tari. Yeah, so we shouldn't do that with AI. We should not. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. And I heard you record some vocals over the track. There's actually another AI system where if you want to take your vocals, it'll mix it into the track for you. So you should probably use that website to mix your vocals in because they were a little low. Just want to give you some tip if you're going to make AI music.
Good thing we don't need your tip.
You definitely need it. I mean, if you're going to make music.
Oh my God.
But there it is, chat. One in the chat if you enjoyed the Andrew Tate Archie Bunker song. One in the chat if you enjoyed the Andrew Tate Archie Bunker song.
Y'all hated it up. Y'all didn't even allow people the opportunity to enjoy it without all the trolling and bullying attached.
You got people getting AI shot in the butt with TRT shots.
I told you it's
crazy.
TRT and they buck cheeks. Now what? Come on now. What you think is going?
Who's actually trolling here?
That was crazy. It was a nigga bent over getting a needle in his butt and AI. I'm just like, what?
No. First
you
of
got to
all,
remember,
hold on.
somebody has to type this stuff into the AI. So now you got to think about Inky typing, make a man laying on his stomach.
First of all, a lot of people need to know what TRT actually looks like if they thinking about getting TRT.
Man.
They need to know what TRT actually is.
I mean, I don't think we needed that visual to get the message across.
They needed to understand it. Pause, like Cam do Maze.
I seen a dude today on the timeline. He said a 1 year and 6 month transformation. He went from shitty dad bod to the Avengers in a year and 7 months. I was like, let me go ahead and enjoy myself in these comments. Comments was like, yo, how much gear, bro? How much gear? I was like, damn, yo, this
Is that the military workout commercial?
Now it's just some dude with before and after pictures, and he was like, "Look at me, look at this transformation." I was like, "Damn!" And I'm like, "Ain't no way he did that shit natural." Check the comments.
His butt cheeks got tracks on it,
and he wasn't.
Butt cheek tracks. Man.
He wasn't denying it neither, Chet. He was like, "Yep." Somebody said you had to take unsafe, amounts of gear to get that. And his response was, "Yep, you're right." I was like, at least he knows. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, he might as well own that shit.
Yeah, I like that when cats own it. Yeah.
Yeah, you own anything, man. It makes you more authentic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you out here living foul, just own it.
Also,
in their butt cheeks.
we have an announcement to make. We do have a new channel. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Shout out to the director of KeMedicine YouTube, Sleepy. KeMedicine uploads will be coming soon. KeMedicine episodes. Yo, Sleepy, that reminds me. Last week's episode never made it to X. So oh shit, this episode didn't make it either. Okay. So we just sort of missed the whole beginning. I gotta keep remembering to do that. There it is. But you have to get last week's episode and this week's episode. Yeah, download it so we have it. But yeah, the episodes are going up. That's the official KeMedicine channel. Go subscribe. We want to hit 5 million subscribers by the end of the year. I'm looking at it right now. I ain't seen no subscribers yet. We got 5. Let's go. I got 5 on it. So the splits, we're gonna do the same splits. What did I offer, Alchemist? What did I say? 50% for 6 months. What was it? What was the deal?
We'll be raping you.
We'll give him the same deal we gave Sleepy.
News just in.
Oh, 6 months.
HJ's name has been found in the Epstein files. We'll Be Raping You Records is a subsidiary of Epstein and Puffy Inc.
Alchemist said we can go over it again. I got it on paper. 6 months royalty free. First 6 months royalty free after monetization. It's a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal right there. After that, me and Tanai will be splitting evenly, and whatever's left over, we'll give that to Inky for his contributions. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Did you hear that? Raping You Records contract. We'll split it evenly.
HOK debates for free, so hey, what you need with KeMedicine revenue?
Right, it's charity. It's his philanthropic work.
Well, as long as I could repost it on my page.
No, that's a violation of the agreement.
That is the agreement. That's the deal.
No, you can't reproduce because all you're gonna do is destroy the algorithm.
We're going 3 ways.
No, pause. That's gonna destroy the algorithm. Uploading it in 2 places. YouTube gonna get confused. It's gonna ruin the revenue. Hurt the pockets. No, I'm playing. We're gonna split it evenly after, and then you guys will take a cut. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the directors. Shout out to Alchemist running the Hotep Money channel. Shout out to Sleepy running KeMedicine.
Are we selling out to Spotify? That is a yes. Did you see that?
I'm not opposed to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I think Spotify would enjoy the show. I think they would enjoy it. Yeah.
Will they allow us to promote Masterpiece Cereal?
I think they will. I don't think they'll have a problem with that.
Without us getting a check from Master P?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get a check from Master P though. We're gonna get a check from Master P.
Will they allow us to promote the Arabs?
Wait, what? I'm gonna call Texas Liz. I don't know what's going on right now. We're gonna have Texas Liz handle this. I asked Texas Liz about the Muslims. I said, Texas Liz, you got any Muslim friends? She was like, no. No. Yo, chat, remind me to play Texas Liz segment tomorrow on the show. Do not let me forget, chat. Do not let me forget. I gotta play Texas Liz segment. Shout out Texas Liz. We got some good science here for you tonight. We got some bedroom topics.
We got some trolling and bullying ahead.
We're going to talk about abortions tonight. That's the big topic. Before we talk about that, let's just get this subject matter out of the way. I put this in the chat earlier. I'm going to try and read this as quickly as possible. Inky, stop me when you hear a red flag. Okay? Inky?
Go.
Okay. The Egyptians who are credited with building the pyramids actually found them already there, built by the quote unquote gods, which was actually a previous advanced civilization. They tried their best to imitate the style, which is why the oldest pyramids are the most sophisticated and the newer additions are the ones that actually look primitive. If you look at the old kingdom of Egypt, which are the earliest...
I'm sorry I didn't stop you sooner. There's a lot of red flags in there.
Okay.
First things first. I said there was trolling and bullying ahead. What are you doing, HJ? What are you doing, man?
What?
You can't like behave yourself. Ain't this supposed to be like an important show of ours where we like starting off a whole program? We just hit the champagne bottle on the boat. We launching the new vessel, KeMedicine YouTube page coming soon to a YouTube theater near you and all that. And you just, what are we doing, HJ? This is crazy.
What happened?
Where this quote came from?
I mean, it was Black History Month. This guy was inspired by, his name is Sizwe Sikamusi. I think he's African. I'm not sure.
Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on now. HJ, Africa, and this is all due respect to the continent and all that, but when war happens and people have prisoners of war that are taken,
okay,
after the war is over, people goes and get their people.
Okay.
Well, the Africans never came to America to get the Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they left us here. After, post-slavery, they didn't, pull up. 1866, they were supposed to pull up.
Okay.
So what you doing?
Wait, what? I'm confused. What part about what I read has red flags?
The first right there, we start off with the author. What's his name again?
It doesn't matter.
It does, man, because these Africans be anti-black, man. I'm trying to tell you something, man.
That might not even be an African. That might be
Right.
Nakamoto.
Yeah, it could be Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know who this is.
Well, it's got mental issues, man. Mental health. You know what I'm saying? He need a detox. AmericanHealer.website. He needs to get one of those detoxes, probably a bitter and some watermelon and all to, he needs a whole new alignment and adjustment.
Something that has drastically improved since the show started is Inky's grifting. He really takes every opportunity to plug the products and services. Now, I really respect that. I'm glad that.
Wait a minute. And what about what do you call what you got? This troll volleying that you
That's
got?
not troll.
No. It's not trolling. It's troll volleying. It's troll volleying. It's at another level.
Literally giving
it's
you
a no look pass. It is a no look troll pass from you to
You can't even
HJ.
compliment this. Okay, you know what? Never mind. You got it.
Thank you, sir.
Tampon Time said Black History Month isn't just for American blacks. All right, so let's go back.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What's his name?
Tampon Time.
come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying about the African dude. Like, sometimes you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing right now? Like, come on, man. Tampon Tom is trying to justify what's his name?
Seasway.
Right. Come on, man. You not even saying his full name. Why you not saying the whole thing?
Seasway Sigamusa.
Right. So come on now. That's all I'm saying. That's the problem right there. Homeboy is probably from one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like self-hate locations where he been programmed against, you know what I'm
Wait, what's
saying?
this? Wait, hold on. What's the self-hate location?
Wherever Sis Bam Boom came from. Wherever
South Africa.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? They jealous about French Montana, came back, married the princess and all. That's crazy. Make America wavy again.
So what about what he said is wrong?
It's first of all, it's a light frame. It's an underplay for overplay. They're trying to just open up a back door. Like, for the better part of the last few hundred years, it's been, argued that that the Egyptians are European, and so the Egyptians, the pyramid information, the intellectual property of the pyramids belongs to distant Europeans. And after that has been
Well,
thoroughly
he's not mentioning race.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
He hasn't mentioned race.
All
he said was the Egyptians who are credited with building the pyramids.
Hold on, sir. Listen to what I'm saying. So what he's trying to do is, I know this argument, they're opening up a back door to basically like, okay, well, we're not going to credit the black folks either then. If the Europeans didn't do it, then definitely the Africans didn't do it.
Well, that doesn't matter. Like that does
matter.
That's small brain stuff. Like that's like we've gotten over that in 2016.
Well, then you shouldn't have read this.
We gotta. No, I mean, let's deal with the stuff that actually matters, right? Like,
that's all the substance that's on there.
No, that sounds like dodging.
No,
it sounds to me like you can't refute his claims.
I can't refute the claim that a non-describable group of people known as gods that are different than Africans built the pyramids.
The argument is the people of the old kingdom built the pyramids or had the technology, and the newer you get, the worse the technology gets. And he's arguing that if the older the civilization gets, the better the technology should be. That's his argument. Is that a fair argument? That is his argument. He literally said that.
No, his argument is that the people of ancient Egypt, aka Kemet,
it says right here. He says,
he said that they did not build the pyramid. Another group of people built the pyramid.
Yes.
Reread it.
Yes, that's
correct.
Well,
that's the argument. And what I'm saying is that's crazy.
Okay, so he continues and said, if those MFers invented the tech
and calls them out of their name,
they would have gotten better at it. Instead, they clearly lost the manual. They became squatters in structures they knew nothing about building.
There we go. Come on now. So all of his animosity and self-hate comes out throughout the rest because
that doesn't matter. But
then they become MFers and squatters.
That's an emotional argument instead of an intellectual argument.
The intellectual arguments have already been in place. That, what you just read, is an emotional argument. Hence the reason why it's loaded with that kind of language, like MFer and squatters.
I would say it's passionate language, but
no, that's not passionate. That is emotionally charged rhetoric that has no basis.
Passion isn't emotional. Passion is emotional. Passion is emotional.
Basis.
I'm not arguing
no basis.
That. But
no scholarship is attached to that.
Okay, so refute it. It sounds like his theory.
So hold on. So
has some validity to it. It kind of makes sense. If you
Mickey Mouse, hold on. Mickey Mouse created. Wait. Mickey Mouse created the AIDS virus. Refute it. Refute it.
See the gas.
No. Refute it. Because if you can't refute it, it sounds like Mickey Mouse actually created the AIDS virus. So can you refute? Can you right now vouch for Mickey Mouse's whereabouts when the AIDS virus was created?
That's an unfair.
I'm asking you a question. Can you vouch for Mickey Mouse's whereabouts
comparison
in the early 80s, in the late 70s, early 80s? Can you vouch for Mickey Mouse's whereabouts?
That's an unfair comparison.
I'm just asking you a question. Yes or no? Can you vouch for Mickey Mouse's whereabouts in the late 70s, early 80s?
It's an unfair comparison. I can't play your House of Consciousness games. That stuff works over there. It doesn't work with Hotep Jesus.
I'm just asking you a very simple question.
I'm too good at debates, so you can't pull that here. You got to try better tactics. Okay, that work with Uncle Suntan.
It's not about any tactics, sir. You said you made the claim that if I cannot rebuttal this foolish, you made the claim that if I cannot rebuttal this foolish claim, then that means that the claim has merit and standing. No, what I'm telling you is that
take that over there with them. That don't work in Hotepistan. These tactics don't work in Hotepistan. Does not need
to be refuted.
Take that out.
Foolish claim does not need to be refuted and does not become factual because you cannot dispute the Easter Bunny's whereabouts 2,500 years ago. Like, that's all crazy.
That only works for Brother Sunburn, okay? Do not bring those tactics.
All right, well, this is what I'm gonna say.
Let's have an intellectual conversation. This is why Hoteps don't be getting no respect. I'm telling you, yo. This is why I had to step in and course correct House of Consciousness. Because this is the shit y'all pull. When people try to have an intellectual conversation, you guys reenact the emotions of the 60s and make it about self-hate and black people don't like themselves. Like, nobody wants to hear that argument. Either the people of the old kingdom built the same pyramids. Why is the technology dying? That's the real argument. You can take all his other fluff out. Why is the technology dying? It's like saying
because the phone was created. Just like right now, people rather play games than read and study. So because the students, the art of being a student slowly died out, so too did the works produced by the active science. So you have a process of operative Masons becoming more speculative. This is just what it is. But what I'm telling you, sir, is that you do not validate a foolish, nonsensical claim. That is a non-starter. That is a logical fallacy. Those claims do not even get rebutted. That statement is loaded with logical fallacies, including when he adds in MFers and squatting. When he turns the ancestors into squatters.
It's weak. You sound weak.
Okay.
That's not a good approach.
You know what a logical fallacy is?
That's not a good approach.
I'm just asking you a question. Do you know what a logical fallacy is?
I'll show you an example, right? Today, I mentioned some things about communism and capitalism. A whole bunch of people in my mentions used some colorful language. You know what I did? I chopped the fat off, talked about their real subject matter to feed the people. What I did was I found some slop on the internet. I'm asking you to trim the fat and feed the people. You the Kemet expert. So when you come on the channel,
step in tonight.
When you come on the channel and I ask you about Kemet, this is an opportunity to talk about Khufu, Nefi, Yama, whoever, and feed the people.
Amazon.com.
Instead, what you did was, he doesn't like black people. Who cares who these people like? I don't care who these people like. We've got to be able to feed the people intellectually. That's why they come here.
You can't feed them slop intellectually. It's slop.
God.
You cannot add.
I guess that's just the difference between me and everybody else, because I can take slop from the internet and feed the people.
All right, so break it down to us then. Take slop from the internet and break it down. Explain.
I do that every day at 2 p.m.
No. Right now, let's see you make sense right there.
I'm not the expert on Kemet.
And then, so if
that's you. Kepler and the Beatles.
Then you must defer to the expert and stand down. The expert has already spoken and deemed that uncredible to respond to.
That's crazy.
Tanai.
This is
all right.
Tanai, hold on. Tanai, let me ask you a question. Does everything pass for scholarship in school? I'm just asking you a question. Yes or no? Does everything pass for scholarship?
No.
That's it.
Crazy
And
shit.
y'all say y'all like it when me and Inky argue. Y'all should like it more when AJ and Inky argue. Like, I feel like that was way more entertaining because we got Mickey Mouse creating AIDS out of AJ and Inky arguing. Like, y'all never gotten a sound bite like
Correct.
me and Inky arguing. So,
And HJ has no explanation for Mickey's whereabouts 27 years ago at that. Just saying.
I'll entertain Mickey Mouse arguments. Tonight, do you understand what I'm saying?
yes, I get what you're saying. I also get what Inky's saying too. So Inky's basically saying the claim is so ridiculous. Like, why would I even validate it?
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying, okay, I kind of know that the argument is ridiculous. So show why the argument is ridiculous.
Correct. Correct. That's all I'm asking. Dice these niggas up. Create content. Show people. Joe Rogan watching right now. Me and Joe Rogan was just texting on New Year's.
Well, Joe,
I'm putting you right up here.
a
Joe
white guy
don't want
got
to see
shot in
that.
Minneapolis. A
If
white guy
Joe-
got shot in Minneapolis.
If Joe,
A white guy
if
got
you
shot in
go on
Minneapolis.
Joe Rogan podcast and he
there was
asks
a
you,
handcuffed white man that got shot.
and he asks you about this subject matter and pulls that exact tweet up and asks you to dissect it, and you do what you just did, you gonna flop. Nobody gonna take you serious. This is auditions right here.
That's crazy right there.
There's a lot of people watching right now. I don't think you understand that the people that watch these shows aren't normal people. My audience is made up of producers. NBC, one of the homies. I got people at Fox, a whole bunch of producers that I know and can't talk about, and a bunch of producers I don't know about.
Hold on. All of those, see, listen, here's the thing that gives me comfort. Because all of those people knows that there's 1,000 different things that come across their desk every day. And out of those 1,000 things that come across their desk, they have to backhand 997 of them right on out of the sky and say, nope, that's baloney, not giving that air. Nope, that's terrible. We're not putting that in front of the people. Nope. So there has to be a quality control. And since there's not a quality control because your strategy is trolling and bullying, which means you have to surprise us on air with foolishness.
First of all, I wasn't surprised. I put that in your thing. Probably around 2 p.m. Eastern a day, so you had about, I don't know, 6 to 7 hours to work on it.
I saw it.
Anyway.
No, I didn't need 6 to 7 hours to work on foolishness.
It was prepped.
Okay, now let
Secondly,
me ask you a question.
hold on, I'm responding now. I'm responding.
How much
Secondly,
time did you need to respond to Mickey Mouse's whereabouts?
Secondly,
I'm
when
just
we
asking
talk
you a
about these
question.
producers, they're watching the show because I know how to pick topics. That's why they watch these shows, because they learning from me. See, they work for people. They are producers, and they are trying to learn how to pick topics that become engaging and become viral moments. That's why they watch the show. So if I pick a topic, oh, the shit's gold. It's I'm throwing you the alley oop, and you just gotta 360 dunk it. I'm gonna throw the oop, dunk it. The Clippers is here. We got Clippers that. And I threw the oop up, and you ran to the bench.
No, what I did.
You didn't want to take the shot. You like LeBron. You don't want to shoot.
I dunked it, and you ain't like it.
No, you didn't. No.
Okay, no. Okay, I gotta side with HJ on that part. I understand like why Inky did not give that any shine, but you do have to learn how to redirect to the parts that actually matter. And that's what HJ is trying to get you to do. Is like, hey, we know that this is garbage. Like, we know that like all of this stuff over here is garbage, but the point that HJ is trying to make has some validity to it. So let's break down the part that actually has the validity to it.
Which part has validity to it?
Hold
on. Which part has validity? Just point that out.
Wait.
Point that out.
So that's like if somebody came in, that's like if somebody came in my organic class, right? And they said that we can make oxygen out of nitrogen. Why am I entertaining that? That's stupid. We cannot do that. That's Inky's side of the argument, right? HJ's side of the argument is, okay, well, why are oxygen and nitrogen linked in such a way that that would be something that somebody would say? What are the important parts about each of the or each of the elements that we need to talk about?
Correct.
No, that's a bad example.
How's it? Okay.
No, because you forgot the part where he called your grandfather an MFer and homeless bum. The homeless bum who's an MFer. You forgot that part.
No,
so
it's
the fact
nonsense.
that he said your father's father is a dirty
nonsense,
MFer and he's an unintelligent squatter and a bum.
The extreme nonsense knock you off of talking about the stuff that is actually important. Like that's how conversations get derailed all the time. Like we can't do that.
Right.
All right, so break it down then. Let me hear y'all break it down.
No, we asking you because you were the KeMed expert. We defer to you on that, and we consciously acknowledge that that's you. That's why we passing you the rod.
I'm a student. I'm over here like I saw it and I'm like, ooh, when I first saw the tweet, I'm like, ooh, Inky gonna cut this up. Ooh, I can't wait. I sent it straight to you as soon as I seen it. I'm like, oh, he gonna dice him up. Cause I don't know the shit. So I'm like, oh, he gonna dice him up. Then we get here and you like, oh, he's anti-black. I'm like, oh my God, nigga. I give a fuck about it.
The other thing you gotta understand too is that we know that this is an elementary conversation for you. Right. This may not be an elementary conversation for somebody else. So this may be somebody correct, first time hearing this.
Right.
So we kind of have a conscious knowing that this is garbage, but we're giving you the opportunity to say, hey, like teach somebody in the audience that's never heard this before. They want tell them your side of the story. Tell them the truth. You gotta give people stories with your spin on it, because that's what builds authenticity. Like that's what builds your connection with the crowd. Like that's what builds your connection with the chat. That's what builds your connection with your community. Is when you give these stories or you tell these stories and you say it in a way.
This is crazy.
Y'all are Melissa,
this is what's going on.
Coach Glasgow said, I'm late. What I miss? Melissa said HJ and Inky arguing, and Inky wrote a tribute to Andrew Tate.
That was a wild. That's super wild.
So, I think that, you know what though, that's very important, because I feel like that's why I'm being trolled so hard right now, is because
we not trolling.
Lingering animosity about TRT and your butt cheek song.
Inky, we not trolling. We just saying.
So tell the truth. Tari's saying. Hold on. Did you like the song? Yes or no?
Tari trolling. Tari said it can be cut up, but it's so ridiculous you don't need an in-depth response to refute it or point out how fallacious it is.
We're not saying to respond directly to the garbage. No,
definitely appreciate Tari.
Tari.
HJ purposefully redirected the point to something else that the guy was not talking about.
Right.
So that you can actually talk about what is important in what he said. Like, yes, we know what everything else he said was stupid. We know it's stupid. But let's talk about the stuff that actually matters. Like, no, we don't have to give
what part. And now say which part. Now, what part actually matters in this?
The chat could type anything in the chat, and I'd be able to have a 5 to 10 minute diatribe on it. They could type gobbledygook in the chat, and I will go in on it. And they'd be like, damn, I never knew that before. That's called intellectualism. That's called you've studied a whole lot. You're a geek, you're a nerd, you know what you're talking about, and I should trust you, and I should follow you, and I should buy the things that you share, you know, your knowledge. I should buy your books because I'm an expert. That's what that is.
Okay.
So when I speak on communism and capitalism, and I point people to my book about central banking, I could take gobbledygook off the internet and do a whole diatribe.
Okay.
Like when dude said...
for people who want more information and more research on that time period, you can go and look up Sheikh Anta Diop or Jope, and he will provide you with a wide variety of material to bring you from...
Diop's too complicated.
The Dark Age.
You need a PhD to understand Diop. I'm telling you right now.
Shay got some heat, though. Shay got some heat.
He do.
So you need a PhD to understand Diop. You need a PhD to get through one page of reading Dr. Inky's material.
Yeah.
So and now you throwing me slop. So clearly I'm a farm animal. You throwing slop, and you want me to change the slop into filet mignon or kale salad.
Yes.
Wow, shooting down the answers.
No, your answers were not good.
Okay.
They were insufficient.
I was giving them a scholarly reference with Diop, and you
all right, you gave us a source. That's great. What do you want?
Yeah.
What Diop book? African Civilization?
Just start small. Just find some YouTube clips. Warm your way. Start small. Work your way up. then you'll get to some. You know what I'm saying? The DNA, the mummies that they've been testing for DNA.
Chad, I tried. Chad, I tried to bring y'all to gems. I tried. He's not cooperating.
I mean, I get what Inky's saying though, because that is just dumb. And the decline of the student, man. You know,
that was a good argument.
That was a really good argument. I wish you would have kept going with it. Because
thank you.
That is very true. The decline of the student is a very, very strong point to make. Especially when you think about the parallels between ancient Egypt, Kemet now, and the decline of America. Everybody's been living through such a time of prosperity. You can't. It's just like, you know how we always say stuff that was made in the 60s, 70s, and 80s is better than the stuff that's being made now. So now we always talking about planned obsolescence. Okay, what if that's something that happened in ancient Egypt too? Or Kemet too as time progressed.
Like roads. Like the roads, the roads in Rome, them shits is still there. But my road, they gotta pave that every week.
I wouldn't say planned obsolescence, but struggle makes strength.
Right.
Easy times make lighten the behinds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we're dealing with.
And you figure how much time from the Old Kingdom until the Middle Kingdom?
Not that long. A few minutes.
In years, what was that? Like 500? No.
Yeah.
About 500?
Something like that. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. It's probably somewhere between 500 and 800. So America's how old? Like 275, and our technology is already failing us.
But you had a lot of things go on. Not only just the loss of the transfer of information and the way custodians of the information were looked at and idolized and put to us. Like Imhotep is a good example. Imhotep was born in a neighborhood that we would consider to be poverty or the urban setting of today. Like he was born in the slums, worked his way out of it with healing and masonry. And then, you know, he was later deified based on his hard work. So, you know, that is produced in the time of struggle. You have the opposite going on in later times, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, you kind of just have children inheriting large kingdoms or, you know, titles within large kingdom. And so their life goals were to live up their status and success as opposed to, you know, creating something and expanding the borders or expanding, you know, because the same way an army can expand borders in terms of physical property, your teacher, your priest, those are the people responsible for expanding the borders of your mind or the potential database of information for you to build from. So as their status erodes, you know what I'm saying, when you can look at like American parallel where you see teachers struggle to keep their lights on, they eating ramen noodles, and the whole time the teacher has to explain to the student why they should not be a quote unquote credit card scammer or sell dope. Meanwhile, you know, you have rappers or entertainers, so to speak now, glorifying the, you know, and making millions of dollars doing it. You know, there's that conundrum that existed in times that went by. Even the financial system today is largely borrowed from Kemet. The whole concept of our financial system is borrowed from Kemet, which is the reason why, they just reinstated the gold standard quietly. What's that law called? You should know about that law where they reinstated the gold standard. What is that?
Well,
Basel,
basically,
Basel 3?
Basel 5.
But
But
Basel 3 is the one where they put the gold back into a convertible, 100% convertible from the dollar now.
yeah, but the latest one is 5. Yeah, but that's not even the latest. Basel 5 was like 2 years ago.
Right. No. I got you with that. But I'm just saying that's a part of going back to that standard.
The latest one is in stablecoin legislation. Like that just got passed. Like that's the latest legislation was like stablecoin. Yeah, back that shit by gold.
Yeah.
Dollars,
but
gold.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but going back to those currencies, those forms of currencies is what Kemet originally instated. It was gold, silver, and copper, which just so happened to be, right? Just so happens, because I know people get into a lot of, I ain't going to say conspiracy. I say coincidental thinking whenever you point out certain anomalies in history that have to do with Kemet. They go, oh, that's a coincidence. So, it's a coincidence that gold, silver, and copper were the units of exchange, and gold, silver, and copper are the number 1, number 2, and number 3 most conductive natural minerals to come out of the ground.
See, this is what HJ was trying to get out of you. That whole 5 minutes that you sat there.
Hold on. See, no. But see, what you got to understand is
that was a gem. You see what I'm saying, Tommy?
No. Hold. Unnecessary roughness. You cannot serve somebody a top 5 chef. You can't put the top cuisine. You can't put that on top of a garbage lid and say, "Oh, this is amazing." That's not how that go.
Oh, here we go. Chat.
Homeboy done called my uncle. He done called my grand uncle an MFer and a homeless squatter and all that.
Oh,
and then
so
I'm going to turn around and we got to just.
Chat, you see what I'm saying? You see,
they see the trolling and the bullying and how I had a little little flow right there, and Tanai just ruined it by coming in off the top rope with the chair again, as always. That's what they saw right there.
I threw that alley oop like mellow ball. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
No. That was a brick.
And that's what we was waiting for. I threw that right off the backboard. No look.
Yeah, it hit off the backboard because it was a brick. That's what that way hit off the
Inky just gotta come through. That was a good fact.
So you know what I think we gotta keep in mind.
There you go. Look at this strategic rolling to get ready to take place. Go ahead.
Inky still got Stockholm syndrome from HOK, where he used to get arguments like that, where they try to like trap him with those arguments.
Yeah.
And he knows it's garbage, so he instantly has to defend himself and be like, yo, this is garbage. I'm not dignifying this.
Yeah, he got PTSD.
Not realizing that we're not trying to attack him. We're trying to say, hey, here's a softball. We know this is some bullshit. Can't talk about the real stuff.
Right. It's the softball.
Chat.
Knock this out the park.
One in the chat if HJ and Tanai be attacking Dr. Inky sometime. Come on.
Don't try to throw sometimes in there.
Sometime, that's right. I put sometime in there. That's right.
That's an
I put sometime in there.
Somebody put 0.
Troll.
Pop stupid. He said AJ was definitely Rondo on that alley-oop. Thank you, coach. Thank you.
No, that's the old Rondo. That wasn't the young sharp Rondo. That was the senior citizen Rondo. That was the 3 assists in 5 games, Rondo.
That is, but getting back on subject, that was a really good. Like I forgot that point that gold, silver, and copper follow a hierarchy of conductivity. That is.
Yep. Silver first, copper, then gold, and those are the 3 main things.
Oh shit! Is silver first?
Yeah.
Now silver was the primary currency, and gold got swapped out during the crime in 1873. So silver actually was number 1, and it's somewhere along the way they tried to flip it. So that's interesting. The silver first, gold So that's why they need all the silver for all the electronics for AI.
Silver, then copper, then gold.
I was wondering why they need the silver. I'm like, wow.
But all three of them also have uses in the body.
Wait, what?
They all three have uses in the body.
So I can eat some silver?
I'm not gonna say you can eat silver, but they've been selling silver for a long time in form of ionic silver and colloidal silver.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alex Jones sells that stuff.
And then gold is a new medication. They sell gold as a new medication for arthritis.
Wow.
And autoimmune disease.
Is that stuff safe?
Yeah.
So colloidal silver is official.
It's officially sold, homeopathic remedy. You know what I'm saying? If you overdo it, you can overdo it because there was somebody that, obviously there's always going to be people that go crazy. So there's a guy who changed his skin color, you know what I'm saying, by overdoing it. I think he was doing like some colloidal mix in his bathtub and all that. And like, you know what I'm saying? So it's wild out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have to be, I have to watch, so you can't just like make yourself a sandwich out of silver and gold. Like you can't do that. But there are safe usages, sure. And copper is obviously something you need to have on a regular day-to-day basis.
Where you get that from?
Get that from your greens. You get that from AmericanHealer.website. Hint, wink, wink. But no, copper is very important to balance out your zinc. Copper is very important to balance out your zinc. If you have too much zinc, which a lot of people do because people focus in on zinc, especially men, and they flush their copper levels down. Because if you get too much zinc, it'll flush your copper level. And then you'll wind up creating the very same problem you was trying to get away from. Because usually guys overtake zinc to try to boost the testosterone. See, TRT in the butt cheeks is back. See how that came right back around? TRT in the butt cheeks. So when they do all the zinc, they're not thinking like, okay, well, there may be some antagonists, like relationship. Relationship between zinc and something else. And so when you mess with the copper level, the copper messes with everything that has to do with your blood. So when your copper level's not right, your iron levels is not right because copper is involved in everything that has to do with iron. Then you have to worry about your antioxidant enzymes like superoxide dismutase and catalase and all that kind of stuff. Because copper, those are copper dependent. Then, building bone, you need lysine, vitamin C, and copper to kind of initiate your bone stuff. So, and then the blood is generated in the bone and, yeah.
So what happens if I get my zinc from pumpkin seeds? Because that's what I've been doing. It's probably better than taking a supplement, but let me see. So you see, I got to balance that out.
I told you to just go ahead and get the pumpkin seeds from China. You ain't listen to me, so
I got the good pumpkin seeds from America, Oregon. So greens have copper? Let's ask the Google demons.
Pumpkin seeds too.
Pumpkin seeds got the copper too?
I believe they do.
Put this on the screen, chat. Leafy greens are excellent plant-based sources of copper, essential for immune function and energy production. Key nutrient-dense options include spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and beet greens. Is beet greens, is that the greens on the top of the beet?
Yep.
Oh, a single cup of cooked spinach or Swiss chard provides approximately 33% of the daily value for copper. Okay. Let's dive deeper here and see about pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds have copper. Let's see. Chewing on copper pipes. The chat is crazy. Yes, pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are an exceptional source of copper, containing much more preserving than most leafy greens. Wow. Provides about per ounce 28 grams. 0.4 milligrams, 0.6 milligrams of copper. Daily value 40 to 68%. Wow. So my zinc is getting balanced out in my pumpkin seed. So I'm getting everything. I still need the greens for the pigment though to put everything together, right?
Come on now. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, blood is a tissue.
Blood is definitely well, I would say you can consider it a tissue, sure.
That's what the anatomy book said.
A tissue is a group of cells that works together kind of for a purpose. So where blood gets, because blood is not like what we think of as static. So, the question is kind of like, does blood qualify since blood is always moving? But yeah, blood definitely qualifies as a tissue as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's what the anatomy book said. I'm over here. The kids are on chapter 4 now, and we're moving really quickly through the book. And I saw that. I'm like, what? Blood is tissue. I'm like, I'm gonna ask Inky about this. Anyway, yeah, that was a good segment right there. That was a good segment. Go to the next segment here. We're gonna continue on. This one is spicy. Alex Clark. I'd really like to start discussing the fact that over 50 tons of fetal remains are in our drinking water thanks to the chemical abortion pill. And Andrew Zywiak, MD, says people aren't generally aware of this. Some 80% of abortions are done at home with a pill. The unborn child is expelled into the toilet and flushed as per healthcare professional recommendation. That baby is then in the wastewater, which is processed at a water treatment facility. The facilities are not set up to remove human remains or the drugs that also come out in birth. So when you drink your tap water, yeah.
Yo, I just want to say that the Bible is flawless, bro. Yo, the Bible is flawless, man. It's crazy. So basically, they're saying that people have been eating their babies. We've been eating babies. Come on. That's what it said now. Is your screen frozen? Are y'all okay? It says that you have gotten some, HJ. You drank some babies. Pause. That sound crazy, but that's what it's saying.
Yo, whoa. Hey, we got to go to commercial break, Chad. Hold on a second. We got to reset the room.
You've been drinking babies, bro. What are we talking about?
I remember when you was training me, man, when it was training day, like Denzel.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Make sure y'all check out the new film, Walking the Cold Line, available now on youtube.com/HotepJesus. Positivity said Inky need charges for that one. That one was crazy. That was crazy, chat.
That's a fact. That's what that article is saying. That hold on. It's not just HJ and tonight. Y'all at home been drinking babies too. What you talking about?
He's doubling down.
That's what the article is saying. The article is saying that when you drink tap water, you're drinking babies. And since they're solid,
no, that's not what it's saying. It's saying human remains. It's not a baby until it is born. Aborted tissue is human remains. That's not a baby. It's not a baby.
That is a baby.
No, it's human remains.
Okay, so when does a baby become a baby as far as you're concerned, HJ?
When it passes through the vaginal canal and gives birth and breathes air.
So it's not a baby until delivery as far as you're concerned.
Yep.
Okay. So I disagree. I believe that it's a baby at fertilization. Once the sperm fertilizes that egg, that's a baby.
Is it human remains?
Yeah.
Okay, let's call it human remains.
It's a dead baby. Listen. smoothie, kind of.
This is crazy. Let's go to Tanai. Tanai.
Yo, what you mean? This is what it is. So you drinking babies, man. So is the audience. What are we talking about, bro?
Out of control, dog. What is going on?
I don't understand what's happening right now. Y'all bring this material up in here now. First segment. Inky, come on. You got to you got to address the material, Inky, when I'm coming up with the segment, because the TV producers know I'm going to come with the right. This is controversial. All right, well, cheers.
Baby smoothie is crazy.
Baby smoothie is crazy. Oh my God.
Oh man, that's whoa. Okay.
I'm glad Renee ain't here, because that would have been a crazy graphic. Out of control.
I can't imagine what Renee would have did with that.
I have no idea what Renee would have did.
All right, so it's partially right, partially wrong.
Okay.
So most wastewater treatment facilities do go through clarifying processes where it removes large organic matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends. Again, I'm not super familiar with, how long you can wait to use the abortion pill, what the cutoff is for that. I do know that there are some people that are flushing babies down the toilet. I don't know how big they are to go down the toilet, but when they do reach your wastewater facility, I don't know if anybody's ever been to a wastewater facility before, but they do have different tanks that purify the water at different stages. And they have some of them have little grids in them that kind of act like screens, where it catches the larger organic matter stuff like, tree branches, twigs, plastic,
babies,
baby
That's
remains.
wow. That's wild that babies go along with tree branches. Twigs,
Yeah, it is. And so the guy, making that point, he's not wrong. Are there full babies going through the whole wastewater process? No. Do you have baby remains that are probably in your water? Absolutely. And the other concerning part too is the birth control pills and the abortifacient pills.
That's the part that concerned me.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let me finish the point. And you can jump in. So
it's crazy.
The part with most wastewater facilities that's hard is that most of them do not have the chemical methods to break this stuff down. So you have steroid-like molecules that are extremely hard to break down by normal chemical methods that are continuing to pass through the wastewater. And then, they can pass through the clarifying tanks, they can pass through the enzymatic tanks. And so a lot of this stuff is already in the drinking water. That also includes medications that people are taking. So it's not just the abortifacient pills, the birth control pills, but it's all the other medications that are being passed through urine and feces that are going into the wastewater that are being recycled into our water cycle. I think that matter of fact, ask the demons. Can't remember what bay it is in Seattle, but ask the demons about the water content in Seattle and what the concentration of antidepressants is in the water in Seattle.
Wait, what?
Because you gotta think about it. Seattle's climate, it contributes a lot to seasonal depression. So a lot of people in the Pacific Northwest take antidepressant pills, and so the wastewater in Seattle has a much higher concentration of antidepressant medication than other places that are in the U.S.
When they should be on that vitamin D from American Healer website. But what I'm saying is, are you trying to say tonight that? There you
go gaslighting. Here it come. Are you trying to say that Mickey Mouse?
Hold on. First of all, you never answered the Mickey Mouse
had an abortion.
He was running from it. So that's just What I'm asking you, sir, tonight, are you saying that people should be more worried about antidepressants, consuming antidepressants from the drinking water, than consuming fetal remains from dead babies?
No.
Well, that's how you, I mean, you said that's the main thing people got to worry about.
Yeah, because those are forever. Those are closer to being forever chemicals than baby remains are. So I'm speaking about like just strictly from a chemical aspect.
So you don't mind a little human,
I didn't say that.
You see how he's
Why
trying to gaslight?
Why are you trying to make me say something that I didn't say? I didn't say
You
that.
see that? That's the
I
house
don't
of
know.
consciousness tactic.
That's not what I said.
Those the house of
No,
consciousness tactics.
no. Tonight name could have been on the Epstein file.
With Mickey Mouse his secret laboratory to make.
That's right. Come on now. Listen, bring it out.
So Partis said, people jump off bridges daily, go crazy and end it. But first they smoke a whole family. That's what he said happens in Seattle. That's crazy. Wow. So I've asked the demons.
And all that instead of getting some vitamin D is wow. Yo, all somebody got to do is take a picture of right there, that little clip of you licking that stuff off your lips, and mix that in with the drinking babies. Perfect.
Yo,
All right, here we go. Y'all ready? So I got all the goods. Seattle's drinking water is generally considered high quality and safe. Recent studies have identified significant concentrations of antidepressants and other pharmaceuticals in Puget Sound and its estuaries.
Sound, that's what it is.
The what?
The Puget Sound, that's what
Puget Sound, right. Research conducted by the NOAA Fisheries and the University of Washington found that wastewater effluent entering the Puget Sound contains a cocktail of drugs at some of the highest concentrations in the country. Identified as the most abundant pharmaceutical compound, so venlafaxine, fluoxetine, other detected drugs, Celexa, Zoloft, Luvox. Scientists detected approximately 81 different drugs and personal care products in the water and fish tissues near sewage treatment plants, including antidepressants, antibiotics, and even cocaine. So I was like, well, give me the numbers. What's going on? It says wastewater effluent. So in the effluent area, research by Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife surveyed 8 wastewater treatment plants from the Puget Sound region and found total SSR levels varied significantly between 77 and 1,673 NGL. What is that?
That's wow. Per liter.
Nanograms per liter?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What, that's a lot?
That means you could basically go fishing over there and let the fish dry and get high as hell when you eat the fish. That's like gummies on steroids, because you have no idea what's in that gummy. You getting a little opioid, little cocaine, little painkiller, little antidepressant. That's wild.
Barty said Puget Sound is a 40-minute walk from my hood back home. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? Ask the Google demons if. Wait, how do I phrase this? Because I wonder if there's a correlation in cancer risk in Seattle. Because anytime you mess with so here's the thing. Anytime you mess with the serotonin level, right, what you're really doing is messing with the melatonin at the same time, because serotonin is converted into melatonin. So that's a part you know what I'm saying? So if you start to messing with, so the antidepressants, that's what the SSR, those are serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Yeah. So yeah, that part. So they saying it's a high level of those in the water. It's crazy because that's throw off your whole, you know what I'm saying? Like that can be a lot of different things. That could be melatonin. So immune, mental health issues with serotonin. Yeah, that's a wild place to be at. They sell a lot of coffee there, right?
Huh?
They probably sell a lot of coffee and energy drinks up there.
Damn, so I should open up a coffee shop in Seattle.
Yeah, because they numb up there, so they need something to stimulate them.
That's why everybody go there to sell drugs. Oh, it's making sense now.
It's in the water already. The baby's already addicted.
It says Celexa, citalopram.
But you know what's a good side effect of that? The men up there probably have problems with their penis. They test, so they probably not making that many babies in Seattle. So there's probably not much babies in the drinking water. So it's a lot more drugs concentration than babies. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you go to places where people is a little bit more health conscious, you probably got a lot more babies in drinking water.
So it said Celexa, identified as the most abundant, makes up over 90% of the total detected SSRI. Common range. So estuary, surface water, Puget Sound, common range 10 to 360 nanograms per liter. Fish tissue accumulation. They were detected in fish brain at low nanograms per gram. And Zoloft is absorbed by fish roughly 10 times faster than Prozac. Tap water typically contains trace amounts as 1.7 nanograms per liter. Wow. For comparison,
fish be high as hell up there. Think about the fish world. The fish is crazy.
So it says Minnesota set a chronic health risk limit for venlafaxine in water at 100 nanograms per liter, 100,000 nanograms per liter.
You know what's a good thing to bring up
roughly
right
60 times higher than the highest wastewater. So Minnesota, wait, in Chicago, Minnesota, that's what's wrong with everybody.
They high.
Oh, we finally figured it out, chat.
Right.
We just figured it out.
W's in the chat for Dr. Inky.
We just figured it out, chat. That's what's wrong with Keisha.
No. That's not.
We finally figured out what's wrong with Keisha.
That's not how we do Keisha.
Wow. Oh shit.
Keisha and Pop are a protected class of people.
Yo, Keisha grew up on that Mufkazet water.
No, that's not what we're doing. This is what I'm saying. There's a movie that's out. It's a 5-part series. It's called The Battle Between Land and Sea. And it's basically like a mermaid type of species of people. They came, just roll with it for a second.
Okay.
But they go through long dormant, time periods where they hibernate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so they woke up from their hibernation of a few thousand years, and the water got mad pollution in it. So they coming up onto the land, to flip out about all the pollution and all that. And anyway, that's what the whole movie is about.
That was Little Mermaid, wasn't it?
No, that's not.
I'm pretty sure that was the plot to Little Mermaid.
This is a good BBC.
Yo, we finally figured out why the Minnesota people be wilding out, getting popped by ice. They on drugs.
This is a good BBC movie.
British Broadcasting Company?
Yeah.
They be trolling too.
What you thought I was saying something with the, come on now.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Okay. But you ain't have to say it because it's only one BBC outside of that. So
I was just letting people know where to find it. That's all.
People been drinking babies.
You type BBC. You type BBC in your browser. You never know what could happen.
No, that's only if you add it in with drinking babies and BBC. Then it get wild. That's when it'll get wild. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we
out of control.
No, if we keep it scholarly, and we type in movie with BBC, well, that could
get nasty too.
If we type in the war between the people on the land and the sea, then we'll get a, come on.
Let's talk about bedroom health. It's time to talk about the ladies.
Hold on.
CF2354, thank you for the 2 gifted.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
I thought we was already talking about the ladies. The ladies is the ones flushing the babies into the drinking water. What we doing? I thought we was already talking about the ladies. What have we been doing this whole time?
Out of control, chat.
Trolling and bullying. That's all, HJ.
We have an article here from Miss Geraldine Jones. Happy Black History Month, chat. Miss Geraldine Jones says, what are the best foods to eat to support your vaginal health? Your diet can affect the overall health of your vagina. Some vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients can help reduce your risk of vaginal infections or aid in recovery, while others may cause a change in vaginal odor. Stinky puss. Let's see. They've got an exhaustive list. Soy can help with vaginal dryness. Really?
No. Stop it, bro.
That's what it said.
Just stop it. Come on, man. Nah, man. I ain't even. And I'm not explaining why either. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Just ain't nobody elect Kamala, and we're gonna end the soy right on that. So we just gonna left that whole campaign issue right there. BBCs.
It says soy contains phytoestrogens.
Why are you doubling down? Why does he do what is the troll and bullying mechanism?
You said you're not going to talk about it.
So let's just go to the next food.
Compounds that mimic estrogen in the body that can promote overall vaginal health, especially in people with reduced estrogen levels. It sounds like science to me. Makes sense. You need estrogen. The soy is what they say makes.
Tonight, when are you gonna kick in tonight? What are you doing? You don't put no type of brakes on HJ at all. This is what I'm saying.
This is y'all episode. I'm just here for the ride.
What? What is this?
This is y'all episode.
This is crazy. This is pure madness. Come on. I count on you for times like this.
Tonight, would you?
The times you created? You counting on me for the times you created?
No, I count on you for times like this. Now deal with HJ.
Tonight, would you recommend soy to a woman with dry vag?
See how he do you? Throw you right on the spot with your students watching. Go ahead. Tell them to go ahead and have some soy milk and all that. Go ahead and
no comment.
Liquid car seat. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
No comment.
Avocado. Avocado can help with low libido and vaginal dryness. Avocado gotta be approved. I love avocado.
2 thumbs up for avocado.
Tonight?
No comment.
It says here avocado are rich in healthy fats, vitamin B6 and potassium, all of which can positively affect your overall libido and natural lubrication. May even increase IVF success.
See, come on, man. See these back doors with these.
Wait, is IVF?
Come on, man.
Wait, what does that stand for? In vitro fertility?
Yes, it is, man.
Wait.
You know where they make that from? Come on, bro. It's wild, man.
Wait, what is in vitro fertility? Does that kill the baby or help make a baby? Wait, that's when they put the babies in you, right?
Well, I mean, that's one of the ways, because we just discussed drinking babies. So they putting the baby in you with the tap water. You know what I mean? So clearly they putting babies in you in a variety of ways.
Interesting. IVF success.
Yeah.
Wow. Because of its monosaturated fatty acid content, though more research on the link between outcome and fertility is needed.
You remember the great Robin Harris?
Yeah.
Well, he was famous for that, right?
For what?
Test tube, baby.
Cranberries can help with urinary tract infections.
Kind of.
Why?
I would say more like urinary tract health. Because if you say they can help with urinary tract infections, then people get a urinary tract infection and then they spend like $50 on cranberry pills before they realize that they ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? Then they need some other stuff. But cranberry is good to have in your working diet to help out, help prevent. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Bars. Sweet potatoes.
Don't violate sweet potatoes, please.
It says sweet potatoes can help with bacterial vaginosis, BV, and PCOS.
Go crazy.
What's PCOS?
It's a polycystic. Yeah, but it's like it's almost it's one of the things that research is further linking to diabetes, so it's soon going to probably be labeled, associated with diabetes.
They're going to associate PCOS with diabetes?
Yeah, similar to how Alzheimer's is associated. Because at first, they was looking at Alzheimer's like its own unique. I mean, it still is obviously Alzheimer's, but now it's linked to diabetes as one of the possible potential. If your diabetes gets out of control, you're going to wind up with early stages of Alzheimer's just from the diabetes. So there are a lot of women who have had nightmares with PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Polycystic ovary syndrome. Is that correct? Is that how it's supposed to say?
Ovarian syndrome.
Ovarian syndrome. There we go. And yeah, it's related to diabetes.
Beta carotene, vitamin A. It says sweet potatoes help keep your mucous membranes healthy.
Yeah. Your mucous membrane is the inside layer of skin.
The other thing they provide too that I don't know if they say about is fiber. The fiber is going to help with the insulin
and the hydration.
Oh, yep. Sweet potatoes also high in fiber. Yep, it say that right here. Yep, which may help stabilize insulin levels. So that's the pancreas.
Not exactly. No. Insulin comes from the pancreas, but the action of the fiber is not necessarily in the pancreas. The action of the fiber is because it's going to do the GLP thing.
Okay.
Right. So let's keep that on deck.
Right.
But then also it helps slow down the speed of sugar metabolism. Fiber does.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Because that's the main thing with carbohydrates is how fast your body turns them into liquid glucose. So that's where you get the whole concept of simple carbs versus complex carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Complex carbs take a much longer time to break down. But if you couple simple carbs with fiber, you kind of get a similar slowed down metabolism of the carbohydrates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try to make sure I get my fiber in.
Stop lying.
I eat very healthy. I'm an absolute health nut. Except when I'm drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes.
I feel like that was a statement that was kind of like very distant from the very specific statement that I made.
No, so today, what did I have?
I think you can eat healthy-ish while still totally not remembering to focus on fiber.
I had my banana today. I had my pumpkin
And you
seeds.
telling me, hold on. When you had your banana and your pumpkin seeds, you telling me you was thinking, yes, I'm about to get this fiber in.
Absolutely.
That's a damn lie.
I got the
You
Brazil.
let all them producers done tuned in, and they going to see you. Come on now, they going to see. They listen now. They've been watching. They seen that Popeye.
We got that. We got the Brazil nuts, coconut water, and then
you mixing all that with Popeye's fried chicken though. So.
And then I had some onion in my eggs, and then I had an apple with my eggs.
Now let me ask you a question. How do you feel about drinking babies in the tap water?
Okay, so
no. I'm just because I want to know, like, if we're drinking babies in the tap water, and then
I don't do that.
Hold on, no. Look, if we drinking babies in the tap water, like say for instance, we go to a restaurant. No, listen. You go to a restaurant.
Paul Johnson, mind your business. Here he goes snitching. Show what you eating right now. Paul, mind your business. That was some bread, okay? That was bread and butter. Mind your business, Paul.
Bread and butter. See, that's that. Okay, so
here comes Super Brother snitching.
Hey, listen.
That's them KeMedicine them inky acolytes, the Jed School acolytes.
Listen to what I'm saying though. I'm just saying because we go to a restaurant, we all get water, right? So we got our babies right there, right? So everybody's getting, when you go to a restaurant, you're drinking babies. Now that's just moving forward. We know that's the deal, right? If you get water, we know it's tap, so you're having that. But if you get tea or coffee, you also know that's made out of tap. So you're getting babies in it no matter what, right? We washing up in babies when we shower, all that. So now you go to a restaurant and you order eggs and whatever, right? So you eating babies, you eating chicken eggs, right? You eating chicken eggs and you drinking human eggs. Like, how you feel about?
Positivity says, can you ask Tanai, what is liquid chlorophyll good for? Heard it's being used for women's vaginal health.
Nah, bro, what are we doing? It's crazy.
Chlorophyll's great.
So you saying that women should shoot that in their vagina?
I think she said liquid chlorophyll, like you added to some stuff. And she was talking to Tanai. She wasn't talking to you.
Well, there you go. I'm glad I got the green light to mind my business. I'm just saying.
Moving silence, relax. The family show.
Shooting all that salt up in your coochie. Just saying.
Lauren wilding out. She must be drinking that water too.
This episode is severely out of pocket.
Tonight, liquid chlorophyll. Do you stand by that?
It's okay. It don't do everything that the label says it does. Though your body can't. So the porphyrins. Okay, let me dumb that down. The plant pigment that the plants make is really similar to the pigment that your body makes for blood, but your body cannot utilize the plant pigment as well because of there's some chemical differences that don't make it as easy to like switch out. Like the templates are not the same, but your body can absolutely repurpose the magnesium from the chlorophyll, so it can just pop the magnesium out of the chlorophyll and you can use it from that.
Tonight, we're not talking about metabolism. They talking about inside the
she
vagina,
drinks it.
Bro.
No, she drinks it.
That's not what you do with liquid chlorophyll. That's not what you do with liquid chlorophyll. You just drink it.
No, they saying that you got to shoot it up the
That's not what she's saying.
That's not what she's saying.
That's not what she's saying.
Yes, that is what she's saying.
That is not what she's saying. That's not what you use liquid chlorophyll for.
I'm saying that that's not what you use it for. So I'm totally in agreement with you that that's not what you want to be doing.
That's not what
is shooting that up your vagina. But what I'm trying to tell you is that's what she's saying.
No, that's not what she's saying.
Yes, he's saying that people is shooting that into the vagina.
Clarify. Positive.
Now listen to what I'm saying.
Clarify.
Wait a minute. While we waiting on the clarification, I do want to make sure that
Positivity
y'all understand.
said put him in jail.
Listen to what I'm saying. First of all, 90% of liquid chlorophyll is not even liquid chlorophyll. 90% of what people think they're buying as liquid chlorophyll is salt.
I done looked up the Detroit levels of them chemicals, chat. Detroit ain't doing too good. Anky been drinking the babies too. That's what's wrong with them now. Now we know what happened. It's that Detroit water. 100 nanograms per liter.
Listen to what I'm telling you. You're buying chlorophyllin salt. It's not even liquid chlorophyll. They calling it liquid chlorophyll, but 90% of them is chlorophyllin salt. It's not real plant material. So that's not to get shot up into your vagina. That's all I'm saying.
Pomegranates, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, apples, and goji berries. This can help overall blood flow, reduce oxidative stress. People who consume more citrus fruits may also be less likely to develop uterine fibroids. Yeah, you got to get your berries in there. You got to get your...
Yo, I feel like I never wanted to say that somebody was talking white before, but that was very white of you just now. HJ.
What part?
I've never, ever, and I'm telling you, I've been in some of the most educated circles and some of the most ignorant circles that you can imagine. Like,
so what happened?
I've never heard a black man pronounce the P in raspberry. I've never heard that before.
Let me see. Hold on, let me scroll back.
No, it's fine.
It
fine.
says RASP.
Right. No, it's cool. I'm not saying you did it incorrectly. I'm just saying that I've never, ever heard. Actually, I'm going to keep it 100. I don't think I've ever even heard a white guy say raspberry before. That might be giving too much credit to white folks.
Usually people say raspberry.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it says raspberry.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone do that before. So that is that Illuminati adjacent behavior, clearly, that Tanai had pointed out.
Here comes Super Brother. Super Brother, here he come. The P is silent. No, it's not, Paul.
Well, clearly the P is not silent tonight. It's raspberries. And he's going right to the Google demons. Is the P silent in raspberry?
I sure am. Let's see what the Google demon said. It says, yes, the P in raspberry is silent.
So I was correct not to insult white folks by adding that to their debit card, because I was saying to myself, you know what? I don't think I ever heard white folks say raspberry before.
Hey, chat, time Paul out. He always got to be smart. Time him out for being too smart in here. Say that smart stuff for somebody else's channel. Ain't nobody ask you all that.
Unnecessary roughness. Y'all see that? The silent trolling and bullying once again.
He said, Super Brother 1, Hotep Jesus 0. Time him out. Time him out, chat.
You definitely get timed out for that now, Paul.
He violated.
That was a good one. That was worth getting timed out, Paul. That was a moment. You went up.
Let's see. Dark leafy greens. Paul, kiss my ass. Niggas always want to fucking know some shit. Kiss my ass, Paul.
Paul drinking, baby.
Dark leafy greens are packed with antioxidants, enhance circulation due to their many nutrients, including dietary nitrates.
Yeah, you might as well just eat the leafy greens versus getting a liquid chlorophyll. I mean, it's more likely going to be. That's a better source of chlorophyll than the liquid chlorophyll is. Most of that stuff is coming from China, so no, you don't want that.
Don't get that
unnecessary roughness.
I'm just saying, that's true.
Hey, hold on now. You got to relax. All that China talk got to calm down. They got all the silver locked down, so we ain't gonna have no iPhone 20s in a minute if we don't calm down with China.
Just enough
silver to get to iPhone 19 here, but that's it. It's over.
Some foods can affect your overall body odor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is interesting. The general rule is to limit
Asparagus
foods with
tips.
added sugars and trans fat, as well as ultra processed foods. Some foods can make your urine more acidic, leading to a change in smell. Genetics may play a role in how food affects your overall odor. Asian people actually don't sweat, I heard. The following can be associated with changes in scent.
Ho. What did you just say?
Asian people don't sweat.
That's crazy.
Under their armpits.
Nah, you can't do that. You gotta
Under
clean
they
it up. There's no way you can clean that up.
Under their
You just-
armpits. They
you
don't
just
have to.
called-
They don't have to wear deodorant or something like
Nah,
that.
you're trying to clean it up. You just called them pigs, bro. That was crazy.
No, they got something where they don't got to wear deodorant.
Bro, you got to
they don't
relax.
got, like,
There's no
sweat
way.
glands in the armpit.
Hey, just stop right there. You going crazy.
Tonight, am I lying?
What are you doing? Don't you dare. Tonight I got a job. What are you doing?
There's sweat glands missing from Asian people in their armpits areas.
Wow.
I heard this from an Asian person.
Go ahead and throw your job away. Go ahead and throw your whole 401k and all that away. Go ahead and play with HJ.
HJ is right. Thank you.
It's not they're not missing sweat glands. Some Asians do have genetic mutations that will make their sweat not smell.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. It says here garlic. Now, usually if you eat garlic, you stink, but I guess garlic is helping your body odor? Is that a thing? It's like everything that makes you stink makes you not stink. It says garlic, asparagus, onions, Brussels sprouts, fish.
It's saying asparagus makes you not stink?
Well, this says the following have been associated with changes in scent and even taste.
Okay, because asparagus will have your urine smell crazy.
Word?
Yeah. Your urine might smell identical to an absolute wino if you have a lot of asparagus.
Coffee, red meat, spicy foods, certain vitamins and supplements such as choline. If you notice an unwanted smell after eating or drinking certain foods and beverages, you may prefer to limit or avoid them. So I guess it's just saying these things might contribute to how much you stink. So red meat might make you stink. Fish might make you stink.
Yeah, but it's different reasons why that happens. So you might not want to just avoid all those foods because everything on that list was pretty nutritious. So you don't want to just avoid garlic, onions, asparagus. Like those is all nutritious items. You just need to know that, anything that has a lot of sulfur in it can cause you to temporarily, it might get wild for a minute. But in the long run, those things are going to be beneficial because they're going to boost your NRF2 system and your overall antioxidant behavior. Your antioxidant profile, rather. You know what I'm saying?
And I think garlic you use for high blood pressure, right?
You got to relax, bro.
I could have sworn I seen people.
Gel meter is crazy. Go to gel meter. Woo. Just come on down. Garlic is good. Garlic is a natural blood. That's the way we rephrase that. Garlic is a natural blood thinner.
Okay,
And
garlic is a
sometimes
natural.
you use blood thinners for high blood pressure.
Okay.
Well, once you start, high blood pressure medicine is garlic.
You can't do that. The people
gonna come. You're going to jail. You're going right to jail.
All I said was some people use garlic for blood pressure. I can't say that neither.
Garlic is a natural blood thinner.
Okay.
That supports healthy blood pressure.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. All right. There you go, chat. If you have to take a piss test, eat asparagus first. You'll clear out the room.
Yeah, it's funny too. Like there's some that's a genetic olfactory issue, which basically means that there are some people that are missing the gene that can detect those sulfur metabolites. So some people will eat asparagus and they can't smell the asparagus pea smell. And that's a genetic thing. Like if you can smell it, then that means that your nose, like you have the genes necessary to be able to smell it. But there's a certain percentage of the population.
If you can't smell it, God bless you.
Insane.
Yeah, because you might have been trying to get some action from your lady, and she might have been like, not like that. And y'all listen just on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not even on. You can't even understand why she tripping, and she can't understand how you don't understand. Like,
oh,
just
Lord
say,
Jesus.
you might want to just cut the asparagus tips out.
What's today? 4
That's the
p.m.
bedroom. That's the bedroom, Jim. Just cut the asparagus out. You'll be all right.
Dance. S&P 500 held its value at close. Interesting. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one in the chat. W's in the chat for tonight's episode of KeMedicine. W's in the chat.
W's in the chat for now having on your conscience that you've been drinking babies.
Don't do that, chat. Don't do that. Don't.
Everybody, that's what HJ wanted y'all to know, that y'all been drinking babies.
Don't listen to him.
Because he was feeling guilty about drinking babies. So he was like, well, everybody else been doing it.
Chat, don't listen to him.
We're going to talk about it tonight because I ain't the only one drinking babies.
We'll be back tomorrow. Another episode of Hotep Jesus Live. You know what time it is, 2 p.m. Eastern. KeMedicine 38
Shout out to Uncle Hotep.
Next week, episode 39, one away from episode 40. Hit the pinned link, subscribe to the new KeMedicine YouTube channel.
Talk heavy.
I'm out of here. I'm about to go figure out what's up with the charts.
And drink babies.
Bye, chat.
Is this dance taken? The waves start waving, body start shaking. Is this